It's good.
They have a nap room, didn't you know?
I'm in the wrong career field. His daughters are good friends with my daughters.
Gina, you're our woman.
I am.
Hey, Gina.
Yay.
Just here to do roll calls.
She's like, I'm out.
Expecting. Don't ask anything else.
All right.
We're ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Call to order, please.
Bridget Kelch,
Here.
Joe McGowan,
Here.
Brian Bogue,
Here.
Rick Hop,
Here.
Dina Fitzgerald,
Here.
Andrew Clary,
Here.
Marlon Hyben,
Here.
Becky Pate,
Here.
Jeff Packey, Mark Hydrich, Aaron Beckman.
Here.
I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So I'd like to start the meeting, before we approve the minutes, I just want to quickly say, this is Brian Bogue's last meeting with us.
Sad.
He's been on the commission for, Lord.
15 years maybe?
almost-
Yeah.
Over 15
Long
years.
time.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Good
so,
boundaries.
just a round of
Right.
applause for that.
Thank you. Thank you. It's time for some new blood. It'll be good. It's been a great, obviously it's been a great, you guys all know, great opportunity. You learn a ton on this, which when you go into renovating and stuff, old buildings, I mean, it's a wealth of information. And I've really enjoyed just like being on the pulse of everything that's going on in the historic district. So it's been great. I've enjoyed it.
Okay. So we will have a new commissioner starting next month, and she's sitting in the audience out there. It's Miss Sarah Understall. Okay, minutes, approval of the minutes. I'll take a motion if anybody's ready.
Also motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, let's jump in. 300 West Front Street.
Yes, this is a deck. They're proposing to, Sarah, do you want to talk about this or? Okay.
Oh, she's here representing the client. All right.
A little bit of both.
Hi.
Hello.
So yeah, we're proposing a deck for Marquardt's Landing. He wanted a little more seating outside upstairs. We went through the process of making sure that it's far enough away from the street and everything like that. The railing situation, we're not still sure on exactly what the railing's gonna look like, but we will probably be looking around and just seeing what's gonna work best that will fit in with the downtown. So, yeah, there's not too much to it.
Is that the existing deck that's on the back of the building?
There is an existing deck off of the third floor.
Here, I'll pull up what it looks like now.
Yeah, it has a glass railing up there.
It's on Front Street.
This is on
I
the
think
front.
that's off
This
of
is on
the-
Front Street, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, yeah.
So this is actually on the
Like
front.
off the bar.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, it's
okay.
off
Would be
of
right
steps
here.
into the sidewalk there.
Oh,
Not really-
that's
It's
cool.
not gonna be over the sidewalk, but over kind of where the planters are and everything.
Cool.
In the rendering, there's a fire hydrant there. Is there one there in real life?
Yes, there is. It does not show up in Google Maps because this is
Okay.
a little bit older, but I realized that as I was doing the drawings too, because I was like,
It's really
there's a
close to
fire
that post.
hydrant
That's the
there.
only thought I saw. I was like, "Ugh."
So, yeah, there is a new fire hydrant there. In plan, the new piers are set back from that so they can still get to both sides of the fire hydrant.
Yeah, that was something we talked about when it went through site plan review for engineering. We pointed that out and got the adequate distance. So that's all taken care of.
There was a time when nearly every building had
Yeah.
a porch and a balcony, and so for one, am happy to see them starting to come back.
I was just going to ask if there were, or if you had any original pictures or anything, if this building had a deck like that.
I'm not sure.
I'm sure that
It was built as a two-story.
It looks a little naked
And then
right
it was,
now.
the third story was added. I don't remember seeing any photos with a deck, or a balcony on that one.
Looks like something should be there. So,
If you ever want to see a really cool picture, BFA had
Oh,
an amazing balcony.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Sarah, the one question I have, the power lines that are going underground,
Yes.
is your intention to wait, or are you going to go up with it before the power lines are gone?
I think that they're gonna try and maybe do it at the same time. Andy's been kind of going back and forth because we wanna dig the piers, but there's also gonna be stuff going through there. So they're
Yeah.
probably gonna at least do the piers around the same time as they're doing the electric.
Okay.
is there a date for that yet?
I do not know.
Aaron,
I
do you
don't
know
know.
if
Do
there's
we
a
know,
date?
Aaron?
They're slowly working on it.
Late fall. Okay. I've been waiting on this for like 20 years, so we're talking about it at least that long.
One customer.
Yeah. Okay. Does
I-
anybody have?
Yeah, I would only have one, and really, I like the deck. It's fine. The column at the corner has a flare to it. It'd be nice if you could incorporate a flare to the other stone, or the other concrete columns. It's a nice detail to make an otherwise industrial concrete pier a little bit nicer. It's a really old one. I mean, and it's just a slight flare. I don't know if it's stone or if it's actually concrete. It's very slight. And the columns are awful spindly. It's a tall deck, and I don't know if there's something to break that up a little bit too.
They do
and
look skinny.
horizontally,
Right.
but I don't know what that'd be. Other than that, I really like it, the design. I think it'd be great down there. Just more
Beef it up.
like a
It
city
looks
street.
more like the
So-
post on the corner there.
Yeah, okay.
Well, and I know that you can't even, I don't even think you can get posts like that anymore, those cast iron posts, but the concrete pier could be canted like that,
You can
obviously.
make them
so-
look
How,
like that.
You
how
never know.
wide is it
And
going
it's
to
not
be?
canted very much.
I think it is, oh gosh, I think it,
Is it on here somewhere, maybe?
yeah. I can't remember. I think it was
No.
11
How
feet
wide?
out.
11.
Yeah, I
Like
think it
11.
comes out
11
11
feet?
feet.
Yeah.
And then,
6 foot from the street,
yeah.
6 foot from the curb.
You never
13
know. Andy might have those columns in some storage
Yeah.
He
area.
probably does.
You never know.
No, ain't Andy.
Or the mold to make them.
Does anybody have any
Boundary.
additional comments
find
or
out.
questions?
I agree with, well, you and Joe and Rick. I think it looks great. It looks like it should be there. It would be really neat if they could flare the
It
piers.
just kind of
Well,
incorporates
it's
something that's
here.
already there and historic and might kind of add to it without a huge amount of cost. So
Yeah.
just an idea.
Good one.
Are you guys good?
I'm very good at
Okay,
that.
I will accept a motion to approve the certificate of review.
I'll make a motion, we issue the certificate.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thanks. Thank you. All right. 222 Elm Street.
Yes, let me see if, okay, yeah.
222.
So this is 222 Elm Street, the building that
Oh, yeah.
Pat Key rehabbed a little while ago. He did not obtain a certificate of review for this deck here, so just getting that in compliance
Is he
with our.
afraid of us?
I
He
don't know.
avoids us
I
a
would
lot,
be.
and we like what he does. If he could just come see us before he does it.
Is the only thing on there the deck that's the issue?
You mean it's there already?
Well, it's not, yeah. Mhm.
That's a
Or is,
picture.
he painted that black, that's okay.
Well, I mean, that also requires review
Should have
as
been,
well.
it should have had review, but
Well, shoot, okay.
Well, at least it turned out really nice.
yeah, so it turned out good.
The
And it looked like you had a
building-
historic photograph.
The
Oh yeah, he
building
provided
is-
this. So I guess let me provide a bit of context here. He also provided this photo sort of back in the day to emulate the deck that was there. I mean, you can kind of see from this photo the entrance was a little different. You know, they didn't have the steps. It was a multi-tiered deck, and they've kept the current entrance and just added a second-story deck there and
Looks great.
replaced this window with a door. So.
The amount of investment on this building has been fantastic. The tuck pointing, the windows. I love the deck, the upper deck. I tell him that we love him. He should come to us before he does these things. The order.
Okay.
I second that.
No, the work is. I love it when he buys a building because I know I'm gonna like
Yeah.
what's being done to it. So, all right. Anybody have any? Well, we don't have questions because the the
Well, I
person's
mean,
not here.
so we need a motion for.
A
issue
certificate of
review.
yeah.
Retroactively?
Yeah,
Now that we know what it's gonna look like.
Okay, I'll take a motion.
Also move.
Okay,
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right.
Love that historic picture, by the way.
Yeah, that was
It's a cool photo.
That helped his case, for sure.
Yeah. Right?
Oh, Washington.
What year is that, do you know?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Ours looks like it's early.
I was going to say, don't you recognize me? I'm the third one.
I'd say 40s.
I think 50s.
I think it's 40. The
You think it's
cars, the
40s?
Yeah, but that car's.
We need someone that looks at that car and says, that's a,
Yeah.
it's earlier.
Think so?
Look at the car behind where they're marching.
Oh, dear.
That's like a Model A, isn't it?
Long nose, yeah.
This one's newer. Anyway, it's old,
It's actually a great photo for that time.
really nice.
It is a great photo.
Cool. All right. We did do that review of the color palette via email. We need to put that on record of 1 West Main Street. That's the color palette there for the Greifes and the Harrises.
I vote that we approve, for the record, the color palette on 1 West Main Street.
Do we approve the color palette or do we?
This is just putting it on the record because we approved it by emails.
Already been
This
We did
is-
approve it.
Yep.
So do we just, do you need an official
Motion,
vote?
motion to put it on the record.
Oh, motion to put it on the record?
Motion to put it on the record.
Second?
I'll
Second?
second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Uh-oh, here we go. Signed.
Everyone's favorite thing. So anywho, we got a bid from Zigland to do our ground sign that we've kind of been working for. So quoted that out at about $1,500. So I mean, frankly, the best price we've gotten by a substantial margin. So I'm my thought on this is, we give it a month to staff to.
Does he have, is this the post and photo sign?
Yep.
Okay.
Is it a specific one or just generic?
Generic, I believe. Let's see.
We talked about the one at the fountain, and then the one at the corner of Cedar and Third.
We're gonna mimic the Cedar and Third.
Yeah, this is to mimic. I don't know if this is for. I might have to clarify that with him. But I believe this is to imitate. Not I believe. I know this is to imitate the one at Cedar and Third. I don't know if this was quoted for a specific location. So
I don't think so. I think he was just
Yeah,
giving
that
us
would-
the
that
concept.
would
Because
make
he wouldn't have
sense.
any content
Yeah,
yet. so-
and then that would allow us to plan in what we have left in this year's budget and then for next year's budget, and we can do.
yeah. So I.
New sign every year is like an easy thing.
So I would say we should, work towards staff, and we can work with your graphic designer about actually getting something on the page now that we have a sort of a reasonable cost for these signs. So we can work together, and we'll get hopefully some a design back to you next month, and can get this
Are
thing
we gonna
done.
pick a district to do next?
Yeah, let's do that right now. So where let me pull up the.
I would say we should do Locust or Stafford Olive.
Okay.
Locust.
Oh,
Locust.
Oh man.
Just saying.
I think
see.
both are great, honestly.
Well,
and
of
they don't
course
have
they
one.
are. Represent.
It's her hood,
Yeah.
the historic photo, the simple.
But is it the district signage or is it the photo signage or is it
It
both?
talks about both briefly.
Yeah.
Is it just going to have verbiage on it, or are we going to have?
A historic photo. That might
Just
be
like
the
the one-
thing. The location, I think we talked about, since Locust Street, since the administration building is on Locust Street, that's more of a public lot. So nice that this private property owner allowed us to put a sign in their yard, but we maybe should potentially think about, I was thinking that since the school district building's more public, that might be a good place to put it.
Yep.
I know there's some great photos.
And we can reach out to them and.
That show.
Andrew's
The-
yard would be great.
That's the original high school, that show the original high school and a little bit of the housing around it.
That would be neat.
So I know that photo exists. I know right where it is at the
That
historical
would be very
society.
cool. Yeah.
So Aaron, it sounds like we might think Locust Street would be the next district to mark.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna fight it, but
I think it should be in Andrews Yard.
on the hill.
And are we
A picture of
what's
the
the
high school
grand
building,
plan?
but
Are
in
we marking
Andrews
it in
Yard.
one place at this point? In one place?
The
Or
black
are we having
ones
multiple,
that are-
wherever you enter the district, you'd have that sign?
That one?
No. The ones you had sent where it's just verbiage and says, you know, the name of the district and a little bit about it. Is that what you're talking about?
We've talked about multiple things, but yeah. I'm not sure what Ziegler quoted.
This.
The photograph?
He-
It
yeah,
was
he
a
quoted with the
photograph, right.
picture.
Except he's got it bigger than what that is.
Yeah, because 18 by
Oh, yeah, much bigger than
24,
that.
that's
2 foot, yeah. it'll
Yeah,
be-
yeah, that's a good size. And his would include the name of the district, a photo, and verbiage.
Do you-
Correct?
Do you think
Basically
that's,
that, but just a little bigger.
Yep.
yeah,
A lot bigger.
do you think that's a little too big?
No.
No?
I think with the district name on there.
No,
I
this
think-
one's a
I
little
think You want it
small,
to be
so-
big enough people can see it
Yeah,
without having to
yeah.
come over there. The description could be smaller because you can't.
Yeah, I've got it blown up. This is sort of more
Walking.
accurate to how it
Aaron,
is.
do you have the bids from the other?
Yeah, I do. I'll
I
have
think the
to,
least expensive one was like
I'll have to
$4
dig
grand.
those out.
It's like $3,800.
Yeah.
And I
3,800.
think the sign on the concrete monument by the fountain is bigger than the one, I don't know, what do you call that?
Oh, well, that's,
Mini obelisk? I don't know. By the fountain tomb? Who's in there? It's a little bit bigger than the one right here on Third and Cedar, the actual sign
Oh, it
itself.
maybe, yeah.
to be honest with you, I'm surprised it's still there.
Hey, it
Which
was
one?
Put up in the 90s.
That one?
No, the
Locust
one,
is a nice area.
yeah, car accident or something, car running into it.
Knock on wood.
Rick, don't put it out in the world.
Right?
We're not that bad at that.
Okay.
It's actually kind of a hazard, like especially
So
around Christmas
maybe
time.
next month you'd have a mock-up.
Yeah, so Brittany, our graphic designer at Downtown Washington, is working with him on that.
All right, well, I'll get you the photo.
Yep.
Yeah, $3,800.
I'll have to see if I can pull out the original so we can get a high-res scan. Okay.
So
I
we'll
know
pick a
I'm leaving,
we'll pick
but-
a location later then?
I said, I know I'm leaving, but
about-
I'd really like to push Joe to keep moving forward with the
Because it's a
big
public
district
property instead of
signage.
having
Oh,
to-
yeah.
You know, because I think that's
And we've already done a hot
Direction would it face?
awesome. What?
Typically, in the past,
To
the,
do the bigger, like the bigger historic district signs, like mark the neighborhoods, you know, like you're entering the whatever.
we can
think
talk
that'll
about
be-
the location. What I can do is I can look and see what photo options are. But we have typically placed the sign kind of where we thought the photographer stood, roughly. As to where the best of our
If we could
building.
use the old school, the old high school building for that, I mean,
Let's see what this one,
that would be really neat.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, that's a $3,800 one.
That didn't include.
Well, we won't approve anything, obviously, because we need to see what it looks like
Yep.
and decide even what budget year it can go into. So, but I think
I
seeing
think Ziegler
is,
just won the bid.
just seeing it is half the battle on paper. Okay, does everybody have their popcorn ready? I'm so excited for the next item. What did you think of the National Alliance for Historic Preservation's commission?
That was a great conference. It was very cool to get around Minneapolis. Historic city, but also a city that has dealt with, you know, demolition and modernization. You know, it's a city with a lot of office high rises that has kind of, you know, had to deal with this legacy of, okay, well, you know, we had this history and now it's gone. Where do we go with this? So, lovely city. Had a great time exploring and you know, networking and things like that. I think some big takeaways that I had was that, you know, there are so many different avenues of historic preservation that are not necessarily curtailed to what we do here, you know, in Washington and on this board, and that was pretty eye-opening. Something else, they talked a lot about the potential Section 106 changes that the federal government is pushing. So for those of you who are not aware, for projects that receive federal money, most often this is in Washington would be like our when we get grants for new roadways. There's a required historic preservation review, and the current administration is looking at removing some of the
It's removing all of its teeth.
yeah, pretty much. It's narrowing
gutting
the
the
scope
entire
of the
section.
review and what can be reviewed and things like this. So there were a lot of concerns, and that was a kind of an overarching theme of the conference. Something else that was brought about, I went to several sessions about historic preservation overlays, kind of similar to our design review area. Something that was an interesting tool that was brought up was having historic preservation waivers. So, for example, if someone has a creative idea about how to improve their property while maintaining the historic character, they could get a zoning waiver to be able to have, the improvement go through, if, like, let's say, for example, if someone wanted to, oh man, I'm trying to think of a
I was like, what
good
example?
example.
did they give you?
Yeah. I think, well, I guess, I don't want to, anyway, I don't really have a good example for something in Washington because, our downtown district is pretty open in terms of zoning, but something like this could be an interesting tool. I'm not entirely sure how applicable it is to Washington, but that idea of, okay, so, the historic integrity of a building is the thing that, or maintaining the historic integrity of a building is the thing that gets you, your approval or whatever for, whatever you want to do. I think that's an interesting idea and something that, I want to look at. Something else that was kind of an overarching theme was pretty much everyone said, increase your demo fees. That maybe our demolition fees,
What do we charge?
I am not. I know it's not much. Let me pull that up real quick.
$25.
I don't think it's that cheap.
I said 125. I have no idea. I just made it up.
Let's see here.
I owe you.
An IOU.
Yeah.
And when would you pay a demolition charge?
If you want to demolish a building.
A whole building?
Uh-huh.
Better be expensive.
I don't think it's that much.
That sucks.
Let me look here.
Where's the search bar?
Well, anywho,
Did-
You can tell us later.
Yeah, did they,
I'll
well,
get that. I'll get that.
regardless, is it to help maintain historic structure so it's a little more painful when you're going to knock something down, or is it?
Yes.
Yeah, that was entirely it. It's, a lot of places are charging hardly anything for demo fees, and for, those who, you better have a good reason to knock this
Sure.
building down or, do anything, and cost is part of that,
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
inside the
Could-
historic district, it should be outrageous, right?
That's what I was just going to
Yeah,
say.
that's
Maybe
just
that's
it.
what we do
Yeah.
is we say, hey, if it's in a district, it's whatever, 10 grand. I
Yeah.
don't know, I'm making up a number.
Yeah,
Maybe not that much, but
Why not?
yeah.
Straight to the
Anywho,
historic
something-
preservation budget.
yeah, something to consider, in the future. And this was also one more interesting thing I got from the conference was in some, and I know I heard from Darren a while ago that he tried to push this a number of years ago, but it didn't really go anywhere. Is talking about ground floor retail mandates for zoning. I remember that was a big project a number of years ago, and
That hurt.
what they said at the conference was now with sort of changing shopping trends, you have more things online. Places that have had ground floor retail mandates, you've got so much vacancy, in those districts that say you can only have retail on the bottom floor. So, anywho, just kind of following up on an idea from years ago that might not be, that I was kind of thinking
for
about.
something as a small of a downtown as we have,
Sure.
it's not a problem. It is a problem in larger cities, but again, you still do not want residential. You do not want a church per se in a storefront space, especially for us in a small downtown area. But yeah,
It's
I
just
think
how do you codify a storefront space and make sure that certain uses can't be in I don't know. That's just, I gotta think about that.
Yeah, well, a good example, if you look at Union,
Okay.
they struggle with retail because the lawyers want to be close to the courthouse. So most of those spaces are all lawyers' offices.
Sure.
And so very few retail. So even if you want to open a retail space in Union, you're pretty hard pressed, I think, to get it on the square.
And those spaces create a disconnect between retailers, and so the foot traffic stops, and then everyone else suffers. And so if there's a distance, it's, it's just shooting them in the foot.
Yeah. So something to think about, and I know that was an idea a while ago, and if we want to talk about that more, we absolutely can. But I mean, overall, it was a great conference, and I had a blast. Minneapolis was a great city, and yeah, it was a great time. Learned a lot, and I hope to be implementing some of that here shortly. So
Okay.
Thank you.
I think it's not on here, but do we want to talk about budget, just where we are at? Because I know,
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
October, is it ends September 30th?
yep.
So what did we not do yet? What should we do?
Let's see here. I've got it up. So got the Historical Society membership, building plaques. That will probably knock out next month with the signs.
How much money did we have in there?
We budgeted 1,250.
Oh,
So, and then I've got some extra money. Gina just filed my expense reports for the conference, so I'll know how much we've got left in that. But in total, we had we budgeted enough for 2 people, so we should have,
Do you have enough fun for 2 people?
I had enough fun for 2 people, yes. But anywho, we've got all that to say. We've got money left over, so we'll figure that out. And then
know the total right now, or?
for how much I spent, or
No, for what you guesstimate's left over.
um,
I don't want to leave anything laying on the table.
no, but I'll have that number next month.
Okay.
Okay.
So we won't have money left over. And then let's see, Historical Society fall dinner. We will spend that coming up here shortly. So
Okay. So, yeah, so by tonight or tomorrow, you'll have an email. Andrew, you're out of town, I think you said.
Yeah.
Becky, you have your own
We're-
table.
Maybe. We leave very, very early the next morning, so it's,
You could come and not party too hard.
I am perfectly okay with that, but I am 50%.
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere else.
Depends on how much.
You're going to can you go to the dinner Thursday, September 10th?
Yes, yes, I am.
I would like to note it was in your weekly roundup last week. Half the
Yes,
people
I
on
am.
the commission
Nobody wants to go to.
were retired.
Okay, you're out of town.
I'm available.
1 or 2?
Just one,
Okay.
unless you want me to bring Jake Edsel.
I'll shoot you a text tonight.
Well, you got 4 right now, so you have 4
Okay.
more. The mayor normally attends, and maybe Chad wants to come.
September 10th?
Yes. You'll be gone?
He's come with me.
We'll get you an invite so you know what we're even talking about, but.
It's a good time.
Yeah. I did want to share, I'm next month, or actually by next week, early next week, I will have finished like 12 landmark applications. So I'll send those to Aaron, so that can be on the agenda for next month. I did every, Haley Pekka from CMO's Historic Preservation Program. She's a Washington resident, home for the summer. She helped me finish those. Joe worked on some of them with me. So those, I'm just assembling them actually at the museum this weekend and getting them a copy, and then I'll bring those over. So you'll see those. They do have to go to City Council. I think it's from us to City Council for approval.
What locations are they, do you know?
They're all city-owned, so City Hall, Waterworks, both depots, the City Auditorium, the main pavilion, the Memorial
World War I?
entryway.
World War I
World
Memorial,
War
yep.
II. Oh, God.
Is it the swimming place, the swimming?
The Aquatics Complex, thank you.
The ones
Cole
we
Miller
took-
the old
House, Cole Miller House.
Those are ones we took pictures of now.
Yeah, that you all took photos of. Cole Miller House and the gazebo.
Yes.
The gazebo. Those are the city-owned properties, and then the Historical Society will have one. They want to put the AME Church. They want to nominate the AME Church. So 11.
Awesome.
Hey, there we go.
4 or 5.
Yeah, we
I
don't
know
have-
that everything that Downtown Washington and the foundation own are on, and plus the Oddfellows gazebo, I think.
Right.
So there's 4 landmarks currently, and then hopefully after a couple of months, it'll be 15.
Bolstering our
Look
local
at that,
register.
our report is
so
going to be beautiful for
That's
the state,
amazing.
Aaron, this year.
There we go.
Yeah,
Perfect.
so there is that. On old business, Aaron, do we need to particularly talk about any of these?
No, I don't. Oh my goodness. Yes, I have news. I have news. We got the grant for the historic preservation guidelines.
Why did you lead with that?
I forgot about that until just now. So I got an email earlier today. So we'll get going on that. So
So it's a dollar for dollar, right?
it's like
It has to be a city match, right?
yeah. There's some city match, but anyhow, we got about $50,000 to
Okay.
bolster
And then
the
the city's
project.
going to match the other 50?
Well, it's not a 50-50 match. We don't have to. I think we're contributing like 18,000
Okay.
some. So
And so what is that money used for?
This is to go through our design guidelines and make them more user-friendly.
Mm-hmm.
And so we had solicited some
Yep.
proposals, and we got some proposals. Of course, they were way out of our price range, most of them, and way out of state. We did get one that was particularly exciting because it had an educational component on it, that they would help us come up with a plan to educate the public.
That'd be great.
That's
Not just create a book and say, here,
Mm-hmm.
read this.
That's
But
Yeah.
some programming. So, but an official process I'll have to go through to pick that person. And
yep. So we'll get started and work with the state historic
do you know
office
the
to
timeline on that, when we have to spend it? We have to,
18 months.
We have
I wanna
18 months?
say. Yeah.
we're just a
Something
slow
like
group,
that.
and so I don't want us to mess around.
No, yeah, that's serious money. So we'll
That's really exciting.
we'll work on that.
Congratulations.
so.
Aaron wrote that application all by himself.
Thank
so-
you.
Very cool.
Is that your first one?
My first grant, yeah.
Awesome.
So
You, Aaron.
That's really cool.
yeah.
Way to go.
Will you have to go out for public again, officially per the grant guidelines, or is what
I'm-
you did
yeah,
already?
I'm sure we will.
Suffice it? Okay.
I'm sure we will.
We had to initially go out because we had no idea if the money that we put up, that we said was
Just had no idea if the cost was
Right.
enough or.
Accurate. or
yeah
anything, right.
going to be
Okay.
right. But yeah, so anywho, we'll report back when we have more information on that. So
It's exciting.
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, the design guidelines got implemented in August of 2009. So it's been 17 years. So it's due.
Well, you're batting 1,000. We expect this every time.
There we
for
go.
the rest
Oh,
of your
man.
career. Thank you. Well done.
Yikes.
All right, is there anything else that anyone would like to talk about or bring before the commission? Okay, I'll motion for adjourn.
I'll make a motion we adjourn.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, Brian.
So the design guidelines, we were just wrapping that up when I started. Like it had just happened. So it's been
Oh
like
my
16
gosh.
years.
Ah,
That's apropos.
Because I think we had just gotten the books.
Oh, the dream books, yeah.
Yeah.
There was an earlier version, that,
So
that Rick's name is